Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel for today's Raptors watch-along. Another late-night watch-along here today. Of course, we got the Raptors in action against the Phoenix Suns. A Phoenix Suns team that the Raptors were able to beat last week in a very, very impressive win and a very well-timed win as the Raptors had gone into that game having lost 6 of 8. They bounced back in a big way, coming through in the clutch, beating the Phoenix Suns on Friday, March 13th. Well, 10, 11 days later, the Raptors are back in action, this time in Phoenix on the second leg of their West Coast road trip, the third leg of their road trip. First of the 5 legs was in Chicago, therefore not on the West. So 2 more to go after this, one of which is tomorrow against the Utah Jazz in a game that the Raptors will be expected to win. Then a Wednesday game against the Clippers, which may not be the easiest game. But today, of course, the game that we are focused on, away at Phoenix, it is not going to be an easy game. This is a Phoenix team that is vying for playoff positioning in the NBA's Western Conference, a very competitive Western Conference, which I thought was going to be made less competitive by how bad the Phoenix Suns would be this year. That has not been the case. They have been very good. They are 39-32. However, they've lost 5 games in a row. Things are starting to fall a little bit apart for the Suns. And it all started with that loss to the Raptors. That was the first of the 5-game losing streak. So, opportunity for the Raptors to win. It's a tough team. They are missing a lot of bodies, though. No Royce O'Neal, who was excellent in that game against the Raptors. Still no Amir Kofi. No Haywood Highsmith. No Grayson Allen. And no Dylan Brooks for this Suns team. As a result, the Raptors, even away from home and still without Colin Murray-Boyles, come into this game favored as 4.5-point favorites. So they're favored. That's about a 60% win probability, maybe just higher. But 40% of the time, they're going to lose this game, essentially. So it's going to be a tough game. The Raptors have to show up if they want to win, but they are in a position to do just that. I'm excited to be here with you guys. Hope everybody has had a fantastic weekend, and thank you for spending the last little bits of your weekend with myself on the channel. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy what you see along the way of the stream today, as a reminder, make sure you've hit the like button. It goes a long way to support the content. We had a great stream on Friday. I know the Raptors lost, but there was a lot of great reception, a lot of new subscribers to the channel. Would have preferred if the Raptors had won, but I'm happy with the status of the channel and appreciate all you guys supporting it at this given time. We're going to try and keep going, and your support is doing a lot to help it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'm live for most Raptors games. I won't be live tomorrow, I'm sorry, but I do videos about the team as well. Next one should be out on Tuesday, and we're grinding. We're out here grinding. Tomorrow, but again, tomorrow I am busy. I cannot do the stream tomorrow for the game against the Utah Jazz. I will be back, unfortunately. I will be back on Wednesday for the 10:30 p.m. tip-off against the Los Angeles Clippers. You know how much I love a game ending at 1 a.m. Yeah, in the middle of the work week. That is awesome. If I was choosing games to miss, and I'm not choosing, because if I was choosing, I would have chose that one. So just know, I'm not. When I miss games, it's not because I really have a choice. I would happily not do that, but we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here unless something happens, which I don't expect. Anyways, let's say what's up to the people in the chat. David W, FTC Clip, Kyle Cruz, Jimbo Jenkins, KK Braun. Thank you, everyone. David W. looking forward to, I hope, will be a convincing win by the Raptors. I certainly hope so as well. FTC Clip, winner one, saying that we need this W. I think we do need this W. I agree. You fumbled the one against Denver. Come through and win this one. I mean, if you don't win this one, it's not the end of the world. But, it'd be really good to win this one. For sure. Jimbo says a great chance to pick up some wins over the next 5. Yep. Lightened out the schedule a bit. Raptors' strength of schedule isn't ridiculous. So chances to find some wins. We got a lot of favors done for us on Friday. We lost, as did many teams around us in the standings. Time to do ourselves a favor here. The Magic have lost 4 in a row. The Heat have lost 4 in a row. But the Sixers are now nipping on our heels. The Hawks had won 11 in a row. They lost to the Rockets, and they won their next game. The Hornets have won 3 in a row, and they're not going anywhere. There are teams right on Toronto's ass right now. Need to do ourselves favors and win games when we are in positions to win, like up by 9 heading into the fourth quarter against the Denver Nuggets. Got to take care of business. They are probably pissed they lost to the Bucks yesterday. I did not realize the Phoenix Suns were on a back-to-back as well. Another thing hampering their abilities today. They did indeed lose to the Milwaukee Bucks. A very bad loss yesterday. And a lot of players missing today. Should Toronto be favored by more? Toronto might, I don't know if Toronto might be favored by more than this, to be honest. 4.5. I guess it's 4.5, but a lot of things advantageous to us for this game. That is for sure. The Luka Goga exchange with wild to hear about. It was pretty wild to hear about. Listen, I respect Goga Bitadze as a player. I think he's a good player. I wanted him at the trade deadline for Toronto. Not that Toronto would have used him, it would have seemed, because they don't play Trace Jack Davis. But, yeah, Goga talking shit to Luka Doncic, of all players, one of the best players in the NBA, maybe a top 3 player in the league right now. That was a tad surprising. And the manner at which he did it was a little bit wild, as Dak Canadian mentions in the chat. Calculus, my Rockets beat the Heat and the Hawks. Wow. Rockets doing us a lot of favors. I got to tell you, Phoenix, not too far behind the Rockets. Be nice to do the Rockets a favor and beat a team in the West here. Got to take advantage here, man. This is a very winnable game for the Raptors, given the circumstances around both teams. Considering the Raptors' not great regular season record from October against top teams, slight favorites. You laugh. Hey, man. They're missing players. We beat them last week. Their second night of back-to-back. We got a night of rest. Checks out to me. Ali is my nickname. This is my other account. Ali, I'm glad to have you here. I don't know who you are. If you say this is my other account, I got to know what the first account would be in order to understand what this is a nickname for. Think you forget how good the Nuggets are because of how strong the West has gotten. I don't know about that. It's just, if you are up by 9, you should probably win. You're up by 9 in the fourth. You should probably win from there. It's upsetting how much of a theme it has become to blow these fourth quarter leads. That is the concern for Raptors and their fans. I don't think, losing to the Nuggets is, the end of the world, but we keep losing out of these situations, which we shouldn't be. That is the concern. Talal's the first guy. Okay. Well, good to know. I would have been able to deduce that on my own, unfortunately. Anyways, 9:10. Games should be getting started momentarily. How was everyone's weekend? What did you guys get up to? What did I do? I saw my parents yesterday. That was nice. I went to TFC yesterday. Also nice. The Toronto FC looked pretty good. Columbus is a decent team, and I think that I think that TFC really dominated them, other than the first 3 minutes when the goalie led in a bad goal. Gavran is a bit of a weak link for the team. Rest of the game, they looked really good. Feel pretty good about the team this season. The depth is an abomination. There's really nobody you can bring off the bench when the team is at full strength. There's nobody you can bring off the bench that is really that good. But no, it's a good team, and it was fun going to the game. It was I live near the stadium, so I just checked tickets an hour before the game. $15. Sure, I'll pay $15 to stand in row 5 right behind the net. I had a lot of fun, and I'm going to be at the next TFC game. I'm actually be at the Canada game on Saturday as well. Canada play Iceland at BMO Field. They play Tunisia next Tuesday, and I won't be at that game. I will be at the Iceland game, which I'm excited for as well. So lots of soccer for me at BMO Field. I'm looking forward to it. Raptors starters are the starters as normal. For the Suns, it is Gillespie, Booker. They took it off screen. Iguodaro. I saw Goodwin, and I actually... it's Booker. Wouldn't it be? Wait, I say Booker. Gillespie, Booker, Iguodaro, Goodwin, and somebody else. We'll figure it out in just a second here. It is really cold there. It wasn't too bad, actually. I had like a thermal shirt and my jersey over it. It got a little cold by the late stages of the second half, I'll be honest, actually. Got a little nippy, you're right by the lake, but it wasn't too bad. It was decent weather. All right, game is about to be underway here in Phoenix. Can Toronto get a big win in their push for a top 5 seed in the Eastern Conference? My biggest food addiction now has been hot food, finding good hot sauces or hot honeys. Never knew how good hot honey was recently. Hot honey is nice on certain things. I've become a big fan of hot sauces as well. I have become a very anti-fan of how much hot sauces cost. $10 for like a little bottle. It's tough to pull the trigger on that at the grocery store. RJ down low to Barnes, missing and tight. I really need to build up my hot sauce arsenal. Right now it's just sriracha, and right now it's just sriracha because I don't really want to buy other hots because sriracha just kind of goes on everything for me. But I do really like hot sauces. Oh, yeah, the scoreboard. One sec. Let's see, just sync up my game clock with it. As the Raps look for the first bucket, Ingram turns it over. There we go. Good win. Oh, Jalen Green started. What am I talking about? Jalen Green started, of course. January was nuclear last time we played the Suns, but it wasn't enough. Anyways, it's 2-0 for the Suns here early in proceedings. Remember to hit the like button if you enjoy what you see today. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, especially for a late Sunday game. We're going to need all the help we can get. Barnes backing down Gillespie. A foul's called. I don't know. Matty D pointed out that Barnes did not take the mismatch on. Al Williams likes that. I mean, take that mismatch. You got Gillespie on you in the post. Go to the rim. Ingram, long range 2. Potentially a tough shot even for BI there. His lofty standards from that distance. Gillespie for 3. Pirtle with the outstretched hand, but Gillespie is still able to convert and give the Suns a 5-0 lead. Quickly for 3. Way off the mark, and the Raptors still looking for their first bucket. Couple of minutes into the game. Green driving, step back 3 is good. 8-0 Suns. Brutal start for Toronto. Darko calling a timeout. And really nothing super clean from an offensive perspective for the Raptors. But Jalen Green got hot last time these teams played. And he's off to the races with a 3 there. Jalen Green, by the way, just an awful player. Like, truly awful basketball player. Like the statistics around this guy. I've thought for a while, like a good few years, he is a horrendous basketball player. And this is the worst he's ever been by like a fair distance. You know, I was looking at his stats when we streamed on Friday, but I just want to like highlight. He is under 40% from the field. He has about 30% from 3. His true shooting percentage on the season, is less than 50. Like 55% or less, which he has been his entire career, is bad. But less than 50 is an abomination of a statistic, my friends. This guy stinks. Truly awful. But he can put up points, but not efficiently, typically. My God, look at this. 3 of 17 the other day. 3 of 17. 1 of 7. 8 of 20. 1 of 7 for 3. This guy stinks. Last game. Oh, against the Raptors, sorry. These are a few games. Against the Raptors, 13 of 25, though. 8 of 16 from 3. This guy took 16 threes. Whew. Well, anyways. Yeah. Good point from Fire Darko 6. This Suns team is pretty small. Just get your head down. Get your ass in the paint sometimes, you know? Don't need to overcomplicate this one. Choco Chip Cookie says this is how the Suns play. They play really good in the first quarter. Well, let's hope we can stifle them a little bit, and let's hope they don't play this like this for the rest of the game. We're only 2 minutes in. There is a lot of time to go here. Come out of timeout, run a good play. Let's get our game going a bit. Sunday late game. This is brutal. Like Sunday late game. That's got to be the worst time it could be. That's got to be the worst it could be. Got to get my whole week started with not enough sleep. Sunday is my real reset because Monday I go to the gym every morning during the week except for Monday on weekdays. So Monday is my sleep-in day to kind of catch up on the sleep I missed in the weekend when I was up late, doing fun shit. So to be up late, it's kind of throwing off the week. Anyways, Barnes out of the timeout to the rim. Thank you. Right to the rack. They were not able to really provide much resistance there. Let's do that more often, guys. 9:18 to go in the first. Green disrupted on the 3 by Barnes. Out to Goodwin. Back to Green. RJ the defender. Switch on to Quickly. RJ doubles. Kick out. Gillespie. Long 3 is good. Wow. 3 threes for the Suns in quick succession of game time. Gillespie with 2 of them, and the Suns lead by 9. Ingram for 2, yes. Went right to Gillespie, who flopped and did not get the call. Let's take it to the paint, man. Look at this side. Iguodaro's not like that big, is he? Goodwin's playing like the 4. They don't really have a power forward out there. There were his big size. The Raptors rarely get size advantage, but they are going to have some of them here today, especially for Barnes. Iguodaro, the 2 doesn't go. Quickly has the rebound. Weaving through some traffic here. Cycling back up top, giving it to RJ. He's going to get his head down and attack. And then gets stripped. Not too good, but then the pass is a poor one and Quickly steals it. So the Raptors are back on offense here. Ingram driving. Booker cuts him off. Ingram driving again, but is called for an offensive foul. Looks like he brushed up on Booker's face with his elbow. So Suns regain possession here. Ali says a big day for Manchester City and Real Madrid. It was a big day. City win the Carabao Cup. Real Madrid win the Madrid Derby. Arsenal were so awful today. Really, just awful. First 80 minutes, I'm not sure if they really... Well, actually, the first 10 minutes, they were pretty good. The rest of the game, they were horrendous. City just absolutely dominated that game. Arsenal could have scored a couple early, but still no trophies for Arsenal in quite some time. All right, we're already challenging here. Wow. So Darko wanted to address things early. Calling a timeout, or calling a challenge apparently, according to the FCC clip. They are going to challenge. All right, they are indeed going to challenge here. On an out-of-bounds call. Hey, man, I don't mind if you... I mean, kind of weird, but you're down by 7. You're struggling. If you are confident, like, you got to be at this point in the game, you're challenged. You got to be, in my estimation, 90% sure you're going to win the challenge at least. If you feel that way and you're going to win, try to get some momentum going early in the game. I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but you got to win this challenge. You got to win this challenge. We have a commercial, so I do not see the replay of the challenge. Winner one could be watching on a feed that has the replay and says at least you won the challenge. So I feel good like we were going to win the challenge. And fair enough, win the challenge. It's better to win a challenge early sometimes than to save it for one you're not going to win, just for the sake of it. But there was a game early in the season. The Raptors saved their challenges for late, and they would have lost likely if they had not done that. Replays off Gillespie. All right, so we should be good. Anyway, Madrid Diaries, a 3-2 for Real Madrid. I didn't watch that one. Big game on my calendar today was Tottenham, Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. Wow. Tottenham might actually go down. Is that? They were crap today. I don't think Forest necessarily dominated, but Tottenham created nothing. Igor Tudor should I mean the fact that he still has a job at the time that I'm speaking right now is heinous. Maybe he gets fired tomorrow, but the fact that it's past midnight in the UK and he still has a job is heinous. Awful starting 11. Just awful starting 11. Playing Spence at right back, Porro at right mid, and then Van de Ven at left back. He put out a 5-back on paper, then deployed it as a 4-4-2. I don't know, to throw off. Either was it to throw off Nottingham Forest, to which I'd say you have a very expensive squad. You should be making Forest adapt to you and you play your game, or they put out a system to make Forest to make Forest confused about the lineup they put out, thinking it'd be something else. But if that was the case, I once again say, it is Nottingham Forest. You're at home. It should be on you to go and get the result. You don't need to get into a tactical warfare with Vitor Pereira. So, Igor, fire this man, please. Well, actually, don't, because I think they'll go down if they keep him. He's that bad. And that'd be really funny. All right, back to the Raptors. Back to basketball. Quickly to Ingram for 3. In and out. Oof, tough look. Raptors won the challenge, by the way. And as pointed in the chat, it's flow disruption anyway for the Suns, who have started well. So that's also fine. Booker for 2. And he gets to go. Phoenix hitting plenty of shots right now. Raptors offense just not getting the jumpers to fall as of yet. Barnes nearly turns it over. Goodwin, the defender. Raptors need to kick into gear on offense. There's still loads of time, but you do not want to put yourself in a hole. Spurs going down. I mean, it's still more likely to be West Ham. Tottenham have the extra. Oh, do Tottenham have the extra point in them? I think Tottenham has one more point than them. But, man, it's dicey for the Spurs. Quickly, what is that shot? 8 on the shot clock. Just fucking get that out of your hands. Why shoot that? You are never going to score that. Wow, that is very poor decision-making from the Raptors point guard. And very poor decision-making from the Raptors defense to double off of Gillespie, who has already hit 2 threes. Barrett and Pirtle, very, very poor communication. They double unnecessarily. Gillespie is wide open, and it's another 3. It's a 12-point game. Barnes down low off the excellent feed by Pirtle, which makes it a 10-point game. But the Raptors in a little bit of a hole here to start the game. Booker for 3. No good. Quickly on the rebound. Out to Barnes. Do not pass this ball, Scotty. Go into the hole. Wow, that is bad. That is bad by Scotty. Boss, it is Gillespie under the rim. That is 2 points, buddy. That's 2 points right there. That is not good enough. You gotta be scoring that, Scotty. You gotta score that. It's hard to score in the NBA, but you gotta score that. Timeout by the Suns. Another stoppage in the first 6 minutes here. The Raptors down by 10. Just made some subs here, but need to kick into gear. The Suns, I believe, are challenging this, actually. It has been attested to have gone off of Gillespie. The Suns are challenging that and think it has gone off of Scotty Barnes. So, very early challenges in this game. 2 challenges before 6 minutes. That has got to be extremely uncommon. That was a quick challenge, so let's see. I think this will be a successful challenge. Gillespie does not even touch the ball. So I have no idea how Barnes did not score on this possession. There was absolutely nothing preventing Barnes from scoring there. He just dropped the basketball. That was poor. That was poor. So that's going to be a Suns ball. Raptors down by 10 and needing to kick into gear. Big time. Successful challenge. Oh. Well, I mean, the challenge technically was successful. It was off of Barnes. However, in reviewing the play, they have realized that Gillespie fouled Scotty Barnes. Therefore, there is a reason. I didn't see the foul. I apologize. I said that nothing made Scotty Barnes lose the ball, but Gillespie was attested to have fouled him. Therefore, the Suns have put us at the free throw line. Barnes, he has missed the first one, and nothing is going well for the Raptors right now. He makes the second one. All right. 16-7. Still in a hole, but loads of time to go in this game. Let's switch and rotate better on defense, please. Walter's in the game. Shed would have been in the game, but Barnes had to take the free throw, so Shed will be in next possession, and that one is in the hands of Darko. So Barnes will check out for Jamal Shed. And we've got a couple of the bench unit in for this game here. Jamal Shed to inbound to Quickly. Back to Jamal Shed. Shed to Ingram. Turn around. Jumper. Oh, fake jumper. He got me too. Kick out to Walter. Woo! Walter staying hot. Knocking down the three. You just believe he's going to make him right now. You believe he's going to make them. It's not hoping. You think it's going in. I think it's been a while since we had a player shooting like this. When he shoots it, you think it's going in. Look at that. The confidence is through the roof for this guy right now. Keep it going. Malawatch straightaway three. Wow, they aren't missing. Even Common Malawatch knocking down a three. They are not missing right now, Phoenix. 10th overall pick, one after the Raptors. Raptors decided not to draft him, which people were upset about. Fleming coast to coast after the steal, and the Raptors just cannot get any momentum going here. They are struggling, man. Okay, this is not so good right now, but there is loads of game to go. The Suns are lights out right now. If that cools off, I give us the advantage here. Quickly to Ingram. Got to score though. The offense needs to get better here. But we got to be smarter with the way we deploy the offense. Use the size to our advantage today. Out to Jamal Shed for 3. You know what? Don't love when a possession into the Jamal Shed 3, but I guess he's catch and shoot. You gotta take him. Raptors get the ball on the baseline, though. Is off the Suns. Quickly will inbound to Pirtle. Back to Quick. Fires away the corner 3. Does not go. The offensive struggles continue for Toronto. Booker off a screen. Missing in tight. Walter has it. B.I. going to the rim. He has to cycle back out to Shed in the corner. He's driving. He kicks in the corner quickly. Cannot establish himself for a shot, though. Walter to Ingram. Malawat's defending. Will he take him in isolation here? He'll attempt to. No, he goes to Shed for the long-range 3. He's way off the mark. Quickly on the rebound, though. No real penetration here. Quickly trying to, and he gets the foul. So he's going to head to the line. Jamal Shed under 40% from the field this season. Probably quite a bit now. When's the last time this guy had like an efficient shooting night? Jamal Shed 36% from the field this season. That is really bad. That's really bad. First free throw for Quickly is good. Shed's a terrific defender and a good playmaker, but if he's going to establish himself long termly, he's got to find a way to be better on offense. I'm not even saying he's got to be 35% from 3, 43, 44% from the field, but you can't be down at 36, man. Easiest thing for him, it's not easy, but best thing for him, he's got to work on that 3 ball. That's got to come through because the interior game is not there. He doesn't have the size to do it. That 3 ball, and he's working on it, I imagine. But he has got to get that sharper for sure. Malawat fumbles the pass, regains control. Out to Fleming in the corner, up top to Booker. Shed staying with him, but a foul's called against Shed. So there was some difficulty with Shed guarding Booker last time these teams played. It's just the length not there for Shed to be able to compete with sometimes when Booker rises up. So we'll see what sort of changes the Raptors make today to try and deal with that if they do make any changes. Jalen Green checking out for the Suns. Scotty Barnes checking in for the Raptors already. So he's back in the game. Barnes, Ingram, Walter, Shed, and Mamu on the floor. Phoenix lurking once again. But an offensive foul call against Malawat. Jamal Shed drawing the foul, as he so often does on those screens outside the 3-point line. He's a fantastic defender. No ifs, ands, or buts. No doubt about it. 10-point game still. Raptors offense in a funk early in this game. Can they get something going here? Shed, foul. Offensive foul. Whoa. Whoa. That was a bad call. Why do the Raptors like playing Shed? There is no other point guard who could play. He is good with the ball in his hands. He's a good playmaker. He's a very good defender. Cannot provide much offense, but he is a good playmaker and sets up offense for others. And there's no competition for that spot. Walter, defending at the rim, doesn't go. Malawat on the rebound, does not go either. Barnes with it. Can we play with some pace here, man? Mamu wide open 3. Come on, Mamu. Wide open 3, off the mark, and the woes continue for the Raptors offense. 12 points in the first 9 minutes here. Another 3 falls for the Suns. This time, Devin Booker. If you just don't ever score, usually the other team will run away with it a bit. And a technical called against Jamal Shed now. We are very much digging a grave for ourselves right now. You got to score, man. I think it'd be beneficial to get some point guard competition for next season. I value Shed, but some motivation to improve. We don't have any other point guards. Chucky Hepburn's not, unfortunately, not really NBA quality. So Jamal Shed is checking out. Okay, they are going to yank him. Phew. James Battle checking in for the Raptors. We're down by 14 in this first quarter. They cannot score. They have 12 points here. Barnes to Mamu. And we're getting looks. We're getting 3-ball looks. But we are not penetrating enough. Not enough inside. Suns in the zone here. Mamu, wait, like not even close on the 3. What the fuck are we doing, man? Were they out last night? Were they up late? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Booker sliding through. 28-12. Wow, we look brutal. Brutal today. Barnes. Down low to Battle. Reverse layup is good. There we go. Finally, some points. Getting doubled up here in the first. 28-12. In the corner, Fleming for 3. They're not missing either. That isn't helping. But if you're never score, you can't really keep up with them. It's a 17-point game. Toronto, by the way, rested yesterday. The Suns had a game. And they have a lot of guys injured. This is, we look like the fatigued team as Barnes hits in mid-range. We look like the team that is fatigued right now. This is not anywhere near good enough by Toronto. I said they play well to win, but they can't just walk through. It'll be tough. They got to show up. Fleming for 3 again. Doesn't go. Gets his own miss. Out around the perimeter. Dunn in the corner. Doesn't go. Fleming another rebound. And then Ingram blocks him. Good block by Ingram. It'll be a jump ball. A lot of game to go, but the hole keeps getting deeper for Toronto to dig out of. They gotta kick into gear at some point, or else this is gonna run away from them. And look, we're a long way away from it happening, but it's late. I got work in the morning. If it continues in this vein, we are not getting the full. We're not getting the full 48 minutes of me. Barnes lead pass to Walter, rising up to throw it down. Nice play by Barnes off the win on the jump ball. 13-point game. Raptors still long way to go. Can they finish the quarter strong? Bouye on the ball. Danny Electrician has work at 6. You better be an electrician. Bouye, another 3 for the Suns. What are they shooting from 3? I mean, it doesn't help that every 3 they're taking right now is wide open. That makes it a bit easier. But, man, they are not missing. They're 8 of 12 from 3. Raptors 1 of 9 by contrast. Battle, corner 3. Air ball. Good pass. Mamu scores off the rebound. The rebound. Wow. Get a stop. Man. Guard the perimeter, please. Booker driving. And a foul call. Booker's going to head. Sorry, not get to line. Sorry, they had a foul to give. It'll be side out. So good foul. 2.4 seconds in the first quarter. Suns will have to really air one out here. In all likelihood. Gray would be good here, but he does suck. Yeah. Jamison Battle should be, doing better with his opportunities. Didn't Darren Mobo going to check in just to the last 2.4 seconds to play some defense. Which makes sense. Inbound will come. We'll get in. It's got to be 5, no? Tip pass by Walter on the inbound. Good defense. 0.5 seconds for the Suns now. That is enough time for a catch and shoot. Legally. Long pass to Gillespie, who does get it up. It does not go. All right. Wow. That was bad. That was extremely flat, extremely devoid of energy. So we got some work to do, man. 34-20, Raptors down here. The problems right now, the perimeter defense has been pretty abysmal. Lots of wide open threes afforded for the Suns. They're getting shooters out there, but sometimes overhelping, doubling unnecessarily. Sometimes a guy missing his rotation, and the Suns are making us pay. They are. Is that 8 of 13 now from 3? Was that a 3? It was not. So 8 of 12 from 3 for the Suns. As for the Raptors offense, they're 1 of 9 from 3. So that isn't helping either. Not knocking down the open looks when it is afforded to them. Suns getting a lot of open looks and knocking those down. Raptors need to do a better job of putting pressure on the rim here. They've got some size advantages here, particularly Barnes, who has taken some of those opportunities. He's 3 of 4. But RJ Barrett played 6 minutes, didn't shoot the ball. So we need to be a lot better than what we've done here. Game is a snooze fest. I don't really see it that way. It's been pretty bad. CCS says, saw the reason open gym episode why they got Trace Jack Davis in the G League. I didn't see the episode. I don't know. Trace Jack Davis is here today, by the way. He is available. Not in the G League at the moment, but he had been playing in the G League. I don't know why they traded for him if they don't use him. It is annoying. If the Raptors played like they did against Denver, they will. If they do play like that, they will win this game still. But they're a far cry from how they were in that game. This has been very poor. Very, very poor from Toronto here. Only 20 first quarter points. It does give me the vibe, as Alexander said. I said this. Were they out late last night? I don't know. What do they got in Phoenix? Is there late night entertainment? I don't know. We got to be better on both ends of the floor, though. Barrett going right at Gillespie to start the quarter, and he's way off on the layup, though. I like the idea, but the care of that play at the end was not there. Green out to Gillespie, driving past quickly. Free throw line jumper is good. So more offense for Phoenix. Raptors at least wanting to put focus on getting to the paint and being aggressive there. But a poor execution from Barrett on the first one. Then Barrett for 3. All right. Second 3 of the game for the Raptors. We're 2 of 10 from beyond the arc. And that was quick release from Barrett with a light contest. Nice hit. Regular gas is going up to 180 lead at midnight. God help us. Green. They are making everything, man. Wow. I'm grateful to not have a car. I don't know how people afford cars. Because I can barely afford to live without a car. Some people have a car. And pay insurance and parking and gas. I don't know how people do it. Goodwin. Driving past quickly. Layup is good. It is not working for Toronto here. It is bad on both ends. Barrett in traffic. Nice play by Barnes to find him. And I say traffic, but it was more of a parting lane for RJ to drive through, soar up, and throw it down. Green driving. Cut off by Mamu. Loses it. Out of bounds for a Suns ball, though. Yeesh. Come on, man. Green out of the inbound. Loses it. And then Walter is called for the foul, so he does not lose it. Judging by Green's reaction, He didn't get fouled. I mean, he was ready to run back there. But foul call. Darko, who saw it right in front of him, has a challenge still in the chamber, but I suppose we'll want to save it at this point because he only has one remaining now. Iguodaro to Green. Barrett defending. Foul charged against RJ there. What did he shed? He was in. He played like shit, so they took him out. I think Aaron will get 5.5 for I don't know, man. If you're asking about a bet and you think the best way to ask about a bet is in some random chat on YouTube, I think you should just withdraw all your money and put it back in your bank account. God damn. Jalen Green, another ridiculous three. What is it about us, this guy hitting everything? But yeah, if you think random watch along YouTube is the best place to ask about a bet, pull the money out of the account because the betting thing is not for you. Pirtle misses with the right. Oh my God, this is getting ugly. This is gonna get bad. This is about to get bad, man. I'm telling. This is about to get bad. Missed there by the Suns. By Goodwin, RJ driving and fouled. God damn, we look awful, man. Holy shit, we look awful. This is horrendous. I mean, doesn't help when Green's hitting shots like that. Jalen Green, one of the worst players in the league, but he's making him against us. RJ at the line makes the first one. Do people not have box score access? Kind of weird. Walter for three off the missed free throw. Big time shot there. 43-29. All right. Walter's pretty good, man. I'm always dumbfounded that this is my chat is often someone's source of how a bet is performing. Most sports books these days have tracking within the app, which you can follow. There's also box scores that exist. You can just see a live box score. Lineup data exists. You can see who's on the court. You could, turn the fucking game on and watch it. I don't know. It's always weird to me when I see that. Really, this season, it's a new thing this season. It's not like the Raptors were some overall favorite. Well, actually, that is exactly what the case. That's exactly what it was. They were the favorite for this game. They were indeed favored for this game. Yes. Without counting against Raptors, Jalen Green is 40% true shooting this season, but he kills us. Yes. I mentioned that earlier. He is, for some reason, really enjoying playing Toronto in the game and a quarter he's played against us so far. I was strongly considering a Raptors live bet. I suspect the Suns will tire out quicker than we do. I suspect the shooting will come down. And I think the Raptors will... I think the Raptors still have a decent shot at winning this game. But they don't look like it right now. Stuff would have to change. But, yeah, I see the vision of a live bet on Toronto, for sure. We've had some good halftime adjustments in games this season. We've really locked in for some second halves. Raptors plus 215. Okay, well, I don't know about plus 215. What is the spread right now? Five and a half. Plus 180 on FanDuel. Yeah, you can. Never mind. Of course. Yeah, I wouldn't bet at that number, so I apologize. I should have checked the odds before I said it. You don't have to be rude. I referred by a friend that watches you. That's why I'm here. Def unsubscribe. I mean, yeah, please do unsubscribe. Like, what will we do without someone asking about their bullshit bet they made in the chat when they could just look it up themselves? What would we ever do without that participation in chat? Like, this ain't some fucking retail joint. I'll never shop here again. Like, great, man. Less work. What do you want me to say? Please, I'm so sorry. Wow, good work there. Barnes with the dunk, then a steal or a foul on the inbound. Raptors get the ball back. Some energy being instilled here. Walter got the steal for the Barnes dunk, and then a foul on the other side. That was a big flop, but you got the call. We move on. Gillespie's still arguing. If only the Suns could do something to get the ref to look at this and decide whether it was or wasn't a foul. But they don't. They elect not to challenge here. That being said, they don't. They only have one left. Barnes backing down. Is it Bouye? It is. Go at him. Barrett to Pirtle. Loses it, but it goes to Walter for three. Wow. Wow, do we got a shooter here or what? Jacoby Walter. 43-34. RJ driving. On the steal, going at Bouye. In the corner quickly off his hand. That is a Suns ball. Tough. Someone asked for the score. Who asked for the score? I don't see anybody who asked for the score. If you ask for the score, that's crazy. I wonder what the score is. I also find it really funny when someone asks me who I'm cheering for. I don't think you need to be a detective to figure out which team I'm a fan of. It's a 50-50. There's two teams playing. I'm a fan of one of them. Not that anyone said it today, but once every like 5 or so games it happens. Wow, quickly for three. All right, it's happening pretty fast. Whatever was said in that timeout, it is working for the Raptors here. They're on a 12-0 run. And a blocking foul call against Walter there, but a lot of steals there. 43-30, so we're right back in this game. So that's came into. I hope not. They did kind of maintain it a couple weeks ago though. It could be on the they were asking who you're cheering for. I don't think so. There is a magazine of Scotty Barnes on the wall. There's a magazine of Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram. The entire channel's theme is red. There is a Raptors jersey on the wall. There is a Canada jersey on the wall. There is a Scotty Barnes jersey on the wall. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, you know? Previously, the channel logo was a Raptors logo. So, you know, not anymore. It isn't anymore. But at the time, people were still asking. You know, I do compare it to retail again because I used to work retail at an outlet store. So it's like the dumbest of the dumb. Like the dumbest people in the world go to like stores to shop. But the dumbest of the dumb are at outlet stores, right? Because outlet stores, you know, there's going to be a sale. Understanding how the sale works, good Lord. There are signs littered around the store. If the sale is, say, 25% off, whole store. Some exclusions apply. Somebody will walk in, look at me right in the face, and say, are there any sales going on? And I'll scope. They'll have been in there for a good minute. You only need 10 seconds to see one of the signs. The store's plastered with signs. 1 minute, look at me dead in the face. There's a sale going on. Well, actually, there is a sale going on. As you can see by this poster we have here, literally over my shoulder. I don't say that, but I do say, as you can see with the poster here, we have a 25% off sale going on in the entire store, with some exclusions, which will be tagged. A little bit of like awareness. Sometimes when I go into stores, there are sales with this. There's signs with the sales. Somebody will come over to me and explain the sale, and I'll say, "Oh yeah, I saw the sign." And they go, "Oh, most people don't." And I go, I know. Sometimes people just like human interaction. I mean, I guess you can ask something constructive, you know? You could say, any products you recommend? Something? Confirmation of the sale? I saw there were signs that said 25% off. Are there any exclusions to that? I don't know. But man, I don't know if you have worked in retail. A lot of people, you wonder how they've gotten to where they are in life. You wonder. There were a lot of people that don't think too much. Must be bliss. You think, like, just to not have thoughts go through your mind. Just peaceful. You don't have to worry about anything. Ingram at the rim. Man, Ingram has not gotten going today. We have had some looks here. Goodwin spinning. Layup blocked by Mamu. And then nobody went to get the rebound, so Iguodaro dunked it. Why did nobody get the rebound? Just want to talk. Sure, I guess. Something more constructive, though, would be nice. It's a conversation starter. Like, how are you doing? You don't actually tell people you're having a bad day. I don't know. I'm an employee. They're asking what the sale is. I think they want to know what the sale is. I think there are better conversation starters. Like, crazy weather we're having. I mean, it's better, but it's not great either. The worst one, why is everything so expensive? That's the worst. I don't make the prices, dude. I used to work at a cashier, and some old couple bought on Valentine's Day. They asked me to guess what they're doing tonight. Oh, man. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah. What did you say? That's foul, man. Keep that. Yeah, for real. Keep that shit to yourself. Good win for 3. Wow. No rebounding there. Got it down to 6. It's back up to 11 now. What do I have? Yeah. I'm gross. Another almost turnover by Ingram. Another turnover by Ingram. Good Lord. Okay, not a turnover. Our ball. Holy shit, Ingram has to wake up. Ingram was partying the hardest last night. 1 of 6. 2 turnovers. That would have been 3. Anyways, enough about retail life. You see some shit that makes you question society. That's for sure. Boy, are there stories. Ingram to inbound. Please pass it to a teammate. Okay. Got it to Barnes, who's fouled. 4:36 go in the second. It was a 17-point game at one point, so Raptors have come back a little bit. But the Suns have opened it back up to 11 here. Ingram to Barnes to Walter. Foul. I mean, a bonus or what? Whew. On Bouye. Not in the bonus yet. Mamu has it. Going at Iguodaro. Tough shot. Christ, that was ugly. Walter saves it, and Ingram turns it over again. And Dunn will throw it down. All right. Wow, Ingram has been bad today. Darko calls timeout. Holy. Holy shit, BI. Yeah, this is very bad right now. What is Brandon Ingram doing today? That is 3 turnovers. He is minus 21, which is by far the worst in the Raptors. He's 1 of 6. He is struggling here. I believe in him too, but let's call it for what it is. It's been a very poor first half from him. Doesn't mean he's the worst player of all time. Doesn't mean he sucks. Doesn't mean we should trade him. Doesn't mean he's not a good basketball player. But he is having a horrible half. Still got time, of course. Oh. Plenty of time. We had a good little run there. We got to get it back. We got to get going again, though. Yeah, score is piling up, though. So need to do a little bit better. Need to do a lot better. What should I say? Early days, yeah. Still chance to come back here. Third of the way to a comeback. Claw back 6. We'll come back from 4 at the moment. They're down by. I don't think they're down by 19. I think it was 17. I think it was 51-34. We went from 14-3 to 25 and 26 in 4 months. What? So I had another problem. The Raptors are worst fourth quarter team in the league. That is unsurprising. That is very unsurprising. We were really good against the Suns in the fourth quarter, so let's get it close today and try to do some damage there. Hopefully they tire out, man. They played yesterday. Barnes turns it over. Just the turnovers are mounting a bit. I imagine the turnovers are pretty even here because they had quite a few. Yeah, turnovers are 7-7. But, I mean, it doesn't excuse us being bad. 53-40. Booker defended by Mamu. Step back, long 2. Some of these tough shots, a lot of these tough shots are just going for them too, which is not helping us. But you got 40 points here, 3:30 to go in the second. You are your own problem here. You got to score. Suns are a good defense, but missing a lot of the pieces today. Shed. Weird shot, but it goes. We'll take it. 55-42. Alvin's likes when Jamal Shead gets in the paint. I mean, can't say I agree, but all right. He's like under 40% on twos. He's awful in the paint. Ingram has turned over. I'm going to crash out. Brandon Ingram has turned it over again. I am on the verge of crashing out over Brandon Ingram's first half. At what point do you say, like, okay, let's get him off, get him to chill a little bit, and, we'll reset for the second half? You have to consider it, I think. This is horrendous. Barnes for 2. Barnes is the driving force of the offense with Jacoby Walter today. 11 points for Barnes, 11 points for Walter. 13-point game. Bouye up fake. In the paint, down low to Malawach. Loses it. Cycles outside. Bouye. Thought about the three. Driving again. Outside to Dunn. Now Booker at the shot clock buzzer. Fuck off, man. Fuck off with this. What is that? What is that? How did that go in? The Suns, 11 of 19 from 3. Mamu for 3. That's not even close again. Wow, Mamu is way off on his range today. Did he get that off in time? It looked a little late on my first viewing. I hope they'll review that. Okay, here's the replay. Oh, he did not get that off. He did. They got to change that. Absolutely did not get that off. Oh, my God. But still, the fact that he made it, like, everything. Yeah, keep it within reasonable distance. But, like, the thing is, we're not doing that right now. I mean, it is. I mean, it's not 16. It's a 17-point. Sorry, it's a 13-point game right now because that's not going to count. But Booker is at the line, and I mean, it's not like they have an outrageous amount of first half points. We have 44. It's almost halftime. That's the problem. We are not scoring nearly efficiently enough. That bucket does not count, so it's down to 13. Booker's the line here to go back up to 15. Holy. Booker at the line gets both. 59-44. Yeah, should have been pretty awful for the entire month of March. Definitely not a secret. He's just not scoring at all. Like, not even like he's just, some games just, a lot of games he's not scoring at all. Oh my God. How are they making everything? Ryan Dunn now for 3. Back up to 11-19. Barnes with an awful pass. Almost turned over. Score this, please. Thank you. 14-point game. I mean, Barnes is 13 the first half. I think he's cooked the plenty, but Walter's got 11, but nobody else doing well. The Malawach with the left gets, of course, he gets the bounce. Shot clock, game clock separated by 6. Do not launch this. There's not a 2-for-1 here. Thank you. Barnes to Quickly, to Ingram in the corner for 3. 1 for 7 for BI was 3 turnovers, or is it 4 now? I don't know. It's a lot of turnovers. Booker fouled. 2.6. Wow. All right. I need to at halftime. I need to chill for like a minute. I gather my. This is horrible, man. We have been horrible in this game. This is the worst they have played in a while, in a long while. Surely, when is the last time we played this bad? Well, the New Orleans game. Okay, New Orleans game. That was bad too. Yeah, I think that was bad. It's about to be 66-48 if he makes these. And he can make free throws. I don't like to accuse things which I have absolutely no ability to make any sort of assertion about. But would not shock me if they were out last night. They're a little worse for wear today because something ain't right about something is not going right. BI, he gets it up at the buzzer, in and out. Alrighty, that is the end of the first half. The Raptors down by 18. They have played horrifically. They were down 8-0 to start the game, and it has been all the same since. Offense is ice cold. Defense is cannot get a stop. The Suns, to their credit, are hitting a lot of tough shots. But early on in the game, they're getting a lot of easy looks, too, as a result of our poor defense. So we need to collect our thoughts as a team. I need to collect my thoughts, and I need to fill up my water bottle. So that will be it for the first half. I'm going to take a short break. I'm just going to get some water, go to the bathroom. When I come back, we'll go through the box score from the first half. We'll get you ready for the second half. And hopefully that second half is a lot better than this, because it can't get much worse. Don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right back. All right. That was one of the worst halves the Raps have played this season, for sure. A little chocolate milk. Top 3 drink in the world. Water, beer, and chocolate milk. And I know my fiance had some chocolate milk, so I stole some. But I never buy it because it's not very good for you. But man, is it delicious. All right. I used to guzzle chocolate milk in university, but no, it is not good for you. Alrighty. The box score. That might have been the worst half Ingram has played all season. I said it was one of the worst halves Raptors played. That might be the worst Brandon Ingram has played all season. He's minus 25 here, which is there's some big numbers here, plus minus and everything. But like, there are some big numbers on the plus minus category, and he's got by far the biggest. That's crazy. Jamal Shead has also struggled to get anything going. He's minus 14 and he's 3 fouls. Barnes, the only person doing anything on offense. 13. Well, that's a lie, because Walter's been excellent. 11 points, 4-4. Barnes is 6 of 7 with 13 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. RJ got going a little bit in that second quarter. 7 points for him in that quarter after none in the first. But overall, 48 points and a half is bad. You allowed 66 in the first half. That's also bad. Pirtle is doing nothing on offense. In a game where we've got a bit of a size advantage, we are not at all deploying it. It feels like we got to adjust to use it more often. Most times he came out of a timeout, they did run a play that would get like a Barrett or Barnes in the paint, attacking the rim. Like there is an understanding, it would seem, from the coaching staff that that's where we can have success today. But it hasn't been to a consistent enough degree, I would say. 22 points in the paint for the Raptors. So even though they're getting outscored violently, they do have more points in the paint. The key issue on defense is the fact that the Suns are 11 of 19 from 3. They are 58% from there. They are, to their credit, hitting some tough shots. They're hot. First quarter, maybe less so the second. First quarter for sure, a lot of that was our own doing. We were giving up some really good opportunities there, and they're taking advantage. On our side of things, we're 5 of 15. We are nowhere near good enough from 3 ourselves. Mamu's 0 of 3, and he's been well off the mark. Ingram's 0 of 2, he's been quite off. Jamal Shead's taken 2. It's getting really tough to watch Jamal Shead on offense because there's just nothing he's offering the Raptors when he's on offense right now, sadly. And for the Suns, like, Jalen Green is hitting some crazy shots. Gillespie is very efficient right now. They got players chipping in with points everywhere. Raptors just not good enough here, man. Not good enough at all. All right, I'm going to do the door shot. Let's see if I can get my shot going. Unlike Toronto today. Let's do it. All right. Door shot incoming. Not been good at these lately. Come on. What is that? My alarm's been off. That was an alarm. It was supposed to be at 10:20 a.m. I set alarms to remind myself to do stuff. So I will change that. Here we go. Oh, yeah. We're back. We're back, baby. For this. Don't need any more than that. We're back. Nice and clean. Kiss off the back rim. Thank you for anyone who believed in me. We are so back. We are so back. All right, so I'm write this down too. Another reminder. I enjoy streams. But if this gets ugly, I could sleep. Sunday's my sleep day. But I don't want to do that. I would love to see it come back here. Would love to see it come back. We're back. I'm so back. Maybe not the rat. I'm so back. With that. But yeah, as I pointed out and others did in the chat, I'm not accusing them of this. It does look like a team of players who went out a little late last night. It doesn't look like a very good performance. They look flat. They look very flat against a team that is on the second night of a back-to-back, when they should be making them look flat. The Raptors are the team that look extraordinarily flat here. So we need to be a lot better than that. But I don't know. I said, like, I'm not feeling too good about where this is going. Then they went on a big run. So I don't know how to feel. I feel like it could get worse, but, like, can the Suns keep shooting like this? Are we going to stay this bad? It kind of has to get better, doesn't it? But you never know. So I don't know. I don't know. I hope it's good. Give me something to cheer about here. Golden BI must have gotten a fight for the game. Hey, I don't know. Maybe they were out late. Maybe the team was out late. Maybe they actually were out late. Maybe they weren't, though. But whatever, we got to do better than what we are doing right now. That is for damn sure. This is bad. All right, that's my analysis. This is bad. We need to be better. No, what can they actually do? Well, first of all, I mean, can't really make guys hit shots, but open threes, more of them have to fall. More than 5 of 15. We need to be better there. As for, the offensive strategy, it's great we're getting open looks for 3. Keep shooting them, but more needs to be done to put pressure on the rim. Barnes is doing it, but we could get a bit more out of RJ Barrett. And that would be great. BI needs to stop fucking turning the ball over and make some shots. Like, I don't know how you coach this. BI's had his looks. Do you use BI as a bit of a decoy? I don't know. BI's got to improve. On defense, a little bit less aggressive. Like, they're hitting threes. A little bit less aggressive with the doubles. A little bit less aggressive helping off guys. Play your guys straight up where you can. Don't give up the open 3. Make them attack you. They shouldn't be able to establish that big of a presence in the paint, and they haven't. A lot of it's been on the perimeter, so you should have the guys to be able to handle inside the 3-point line. But the energy levels, I mean, Darko's got to light a fire into these guys. And to his credit, he's been able to do that often this season. So hopefully we get that here today. If the stream gets 50 likes by half, we come back. Do your thing, chat. That's a good, hey, it may not come back, but it would be nice. Let's get the stream to 50 likes. We're at currently 34, and we have 116 people watching. So if you're enjoying the stream, do me a favor, hit the like button. Help drive us up in the YouTube algorithm, and we'll keep it going here. Remind y'all, if you don't, Brandon Ingram, he's only a scorer, not a defender. What did we talk about? Not a look. Y'all don't know Brandon Ingram. He's like Michael Porter Jr. I don't think he's quite at I think he's better than Michael Porter Jr. Thank you for the like, Benzino. He's better than Michael Porter Jr. Very good scorer, of course. We kind of know he's not that great of a defender, but he's done okay this season. Come with reminders. I feel like we all know what Brandon Ingram is. Are we going to see Scotty play the PG position again? Today, I could see it in a small stretch, but I don't think they'll abandon Jamal Shedd's minutes for that. So, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think much today. Quigley's been fine. He's better, but he's not a fairly scorer. I'm with you. I never claimed him to be this good defender. Timberwolves upset Boston without Anthony Edwards. Wow, that is an impressive win. Other scores around the league today. Denver beat Portland. Sacramento beat the Nets in an ass off. The Knicks thrashed the Wizards. And as pointed out in chat by Benzino, the Timberwolves beat the Celtics by 10 without Edwards. Statistics say BI has 4 turnovers. He does. He's had a couple more turnover-worthy plays, though. You are correct. He has been horrific today. It's been very bad. Doesn't mean it can't change. Doesn't mean he's a bad player. He had a really bad first half, though. Objectively. Next was Kings with Game of the Year. Two teams who do not want to be in that game. NBA, we got to do something about tanking, man. We gotta do something about tanking. We cannot allow the league to go on like this. I'm watching Premier League every weekend, and every single Premier League game means something for every team. Every place in the standing has significance. Relegation is obviously a fact of that, but there are teams who have gotten or are pretty much like Wolves, Burnley, like they're going down. They're not mathematically, they're going down. They're getting relegated. And it's still like, their teams are fired up when they win. The fan base is fired up. The seats are full. The games are entertaining. The NBA has not been able to do that. Barrett, corner 3 to start the half. I don't know if it's drawn up. That's a very bad pass by Phoenix. I don't know if it's drawn up. But when my team's slumping, I'm not drawing up a Barrett fucking 3, man. Spurs really get relegated. What cinema if they did. They probably will stay up over West Ham, but it's tight. Like, there's like a 45% chance Spurs go down, for real. And I would love it. It'd be so funny. It'd be one of the funniest things to ever happen. And they'd be cooked, like the financial ruin it would put them in. They may not even bounce back up. One of the nicest stadiums in the world. State-of-the-art facility. Maybe the best training facilities in the country. In the championship. Woo! All right. Anyways, back to basketball. Darko was a disaster. Same problem over and over. I don't know. I don't think it's really been as much on coaching today. Unless, maybe some of the defensive strategies, whatnot. Ingram, turnaround jumper. He's got his second bucket of the game. I got to tell you, when that double came in, I was worried about a turnover, but no, that was good. How good are these Suns jerseys, by the way? Take notes, Toronto. Just go back to the classics. Goodwin, corner 3, and they are still knocking down shots. Down by 19. I think that's the largest lead. Barrett, good cut. Up with the left is good. 69-52. Green is foul, so he's going to go to the line. Set an alarm for something. Got to take some shit out of the freezer. I don't know what to expect. Another game we play like this. Well, they don't play like this very often. They played well lately. They really played well against the Nuggets and let themselves down in the fourth quarter again. They played excellent against the Bulls. They played excellent against the Pistons last week. 2 weeks ago, they played amazing against the Suns. Games like this are seldom seen by the Raptors this season, but they're creeping in maybe a bit more often right now. BI's fouled. Is that one? They count. They do not. I don't think they counted the basket. Suns are on a second night back-to-back. They're missing a lot of pretty important players like Dylan Brooks. Suns have also lost 5 in a row. And they are on track to winning this one. Get your opponent while they're down, man. They've lost 5 in a row. They're missing a bunch of guys. Got to play better here. Speaking of bad fourth quarter, the Celtics tonight in the fourth quarter. Now, we know this all too well. 15 points. We've had worse. 5 of 27 from the Celtics in the fourth quarter. 0 of something from 3. 0 threes made. Wow, that's a bad fourth quarter. I am used to that. Jalen Green for 3. Thank God. Finally, one doesn't go. Rebound goes to Goodwin, though. That's weak. That's weak on the glass. Iguodala down low. Throws it down. That is weak from the Raptors on the glass, man. Down by 21. My co-ed soccer team kind of got spanked today. I don't need this. Don't need another spanking in sports. BI blocked at the rim. My co-ed soccer team, we had the past 2 seasons we played, we were in Division 2, so the lower division, and we won both times. Not like comfortably, very uncomfortably. First time we won the league and then won playoffs, very tight final. Second season, we were 3rd in the league, but still won playoffs, but won on penalties in the final. So they moved us up to Division 1, and we were not doing that well this season. And we had our roughest game of the season today. So I was looking forward to maybe the Raptors brightening up the spirits of sports. They are not doing that here. Well, okay, the Raptors are not rebounding particularly great, I'll admit. However, when you miss way more shots than your opponents do, you are bound to get less rebounds because a lot more defensive rebounds for them than us. You know what I'm saying? But the rebounding, you should be crashing the glass, but more offensive rebounds should be coming of it than what it is right now. Down by 21 here. But Barnes just throwing it to nobody. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? Some of the decision-making here. What are we doing with that pass? It is going nowhere. There are no teammates that are ever going to get that pass. Long rebound to the Suns. And then another rebound to the Suns. And Green scores. I'm going to struggle to get through the fourth quarter of this. Fucking earpiece keeps coming out in my ear. That would probably be that possession right there. Barnes throwing it to nobody, and then the Suns getting a third chance points there. That would, on a normal night of not streaming, that does it for me. That's off. Today I'm gonna grind through a little bit more. I'm not going yet, but it's gonna be soon. It's gonna be soon because I'm tired. This is awful. This is comfortably one of the worst games they've played all season. This might be that. Is this the word? I mean, they did get blown up by the Wizards earlier on. The Pelicans game, at least they made a good run of things for a while, and then kind of lost it a bit in the end of the third quarter. But they played okay in the fourth. When's the last time they got dummied like this? I mean, they were really bad against the Lakers. It started in mid-January. That was bad. They got blown out by Washington late December on Boxing Day. That was bad. I actually missed those 2 games. So I can't comment on how bad they were because I actually missed those 2 games. The Detroit one, that wasn't too bad. Ooh, the Knicks one in January, they got blown out, but they also had a good first half. There hasn't really been any redeeming factor of this game yet, except for a 2-minute spell where Walter hit a couple threes. They got a couple steals. Lost by 15 to Brooklyn. I actually missed that game as well. Man, they play like shit when I don't watch, usually. This might be the worst they've played, because there is... Not the game's not done. There could be a run somewhere, but there's no real redeeming factor of this game. They've been bad for the entire game, pretty much. Brandon Ingram, as I said, he's having a really bad game. One bad half does not mean you are a bad basketball player. You are having a bad half. Everyone has a bad half or a bad game. Does not mean the trade was bad. Doesn't mean he sucks. Doesn't mean the world is going to end tomorrow. He's having a bad half. It sucks. We can be critical of that, but he's by no means a bad player. Raptors fans out here. Good to see. Too bad they have not been treated to success in the court. Shout out to the Canadians. Steve Nash in attendance as well. Hall of Famer. Suns a legend, of course. If we played this, we are losing tomorrow against the Jazz. Yeah, I think so. This is bad. G. Alexander fading the Raptors forever. I feel like you probably would be, if you had bet the Raptors money line every game. I feel like you probably would be up on the season. Yeah, you would have to be, because they keep on. If they're favorites, they win consistently as favorites. They lose quite consistently as underdogs. They've had a couple big underdog wins in. You must be up on the season. Because the Raptors weren't supposed to be this good, especially early season, that like 9-game win streak they were on or whatever. Nice steal there. Barrett goes the other way and throws it down. Is that Steve Nash? I did not see Steve Nash with anybody else. I just only saw Steve Nash. Yeah, this is a really bad game. Darko's got to be fucking pissed after this one. Free Grady. I don't think Grady Dick's helping us here. And I'm not going to make claims that they were out last night because I have no idea. There's no way for me to know. But it looks like they were. One could infer they were out based on the way they're playing today. I kind of hope they were. Like, hopefully you just had a good time because, Jesus, if you didn't, you're playing like this, you may as well have gone out. Nothing worse than not going out Saturday, playing soccer on Sunday, and playing like shit still, even sober. Like, I may as well have gone out. That happened to me a couple years ago. It was a playoff game. And we played Sunday mornings. And I thought, you know what? This one time Saturday, let's stay sober. Be at 100% for the game tomorrow. I played like ass the next day. I should have gone out. Maybe I would have played better. Not think about it as much. That most recent season, it was more habitual, so it was all good. But that one sticks in the memory. So I hope they went out. They're playing like this and quickly just traveled. Maybe it was a Darko pizza party. Maybe it was. Can't pull starters yet because like you can come back here, but 8 minutes left in the fourth. You've got a game tomorrow. Think about winning that game. You know what I mean? I said we're back when I hit a shot on my wall with my foam basketball because I hadn't hit a lot of them lately. That was not a claim on the Raptors being back. It was me. I'm back. But you guys are with me, so we're back. I don't think anyone forgot Jalen Green was on the Rockets. I also said he's one of the worst players in the NBA earlier on in the stream. We are aware that Jalen Green sucks. Watch him make this. Missed that. Jalen Green sucks, for sure. We know he sucks. Most people these days know he sucks. Barnes just threw it out of bounds again. Most people know he sucks now. Like, it took a lot of people a lot of time. But most people know he's really bad now. He's probably, come down quite a bit with his field. He's probably been shit today, too. What is he? 6 of 12. So he's not been shit. I felt like the Raptors could come back until late in the second quarter when the Suns kind of reopened up a big lead. Wow, Mobo checking in the third. We're dipping into Jonathan Mobo. That is where we have gotten to in this game. Jonathan Mobo is checking in the third quarter. Oh. Not Trace Jackson Davis, who you traded for, or anyone else. It is desperate times when Jonathan Mobo's checking in. Woo. Let's see, I guess. Shed for 3. Just. He cannot shoot. He cannot shoot. Why does he shoot it? He can't. Don't shoot it, bro. Catch and shoot, fine. Don't ever pull up off the dribble. Devin Booker, corner 3. Oh, my God. All right. At the end of the third quarter, I'm going to have to make a serious decision about this because I am not having fun watching this team today. This is real bad. Sorry, guys. This is bad. This is a very ugly performance. I mean, I don't know. Trace Jackson Davis in for some rebound. Another 3 by Booker. Oh, boy. 25 points. I'm not crashing out, but I could crash. I could go to sleep. I work tomorrow. RJ Barrett, early shot clock 3. Now we're just like... Now the process is off. And Mobo gets scored past. Wow. Wow, man. Stop shooting! Oh, my God, stop! It's not working. Stop shooting! Run a play! Like, okay, run a play. You get an open 3. You manufacture an and 1. Oh, okay, it's done. It's done. I'm definitely out at the end of the third. I'm sorry, but I'm not doing this no more. Wow. This might be the worst of the season. This might turn into the worst. This was a winnable game. I thought, hey, 4.5 point favorite. We might be favored by more in my head. I mean, timeout. You know what? You know what, guys? I hate to do it. I really want to leave right now. I really want to leave. I really want to sign off for the night right now. Wow. I mean, can you blame me? This is awful. They're putting Grady Dick now. Momo and Grady Dick are in. Oh my God. Reminder, by the way, I'm not live tomorrow. I'm away tomorrow, unfortunately. I apologize. So no watch long tomorrow. Video should be out on Tuesday. Might not be Thursday. I'm trying to Tuesday, Thursday. I might be too busy. So it might be a Tuesday, Friday. Raptors play Monday, Wednesday. I'll be live for the Wednesday game. That's the 10:30 abomination against the Clippers. Last late night game of the season. And then it is Friday. Oh boy, back against New Orleans. Revenge game, maybe? I hope so. I'll be live for that one as well. So missing this one. What other games will I miss? Sunday at 6. I'm going to miss the Sunday game. And then I think I'm pretty much good for the rest of the season. Oh, actually, fuck. Friday I'm away. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Friday I'm away as well. Hate missing a lot of games in succession, but unfortunately, I have pre-existing plans on that Friday game. Then after that, I think I am all good. Well, I'm missing Sunday. So I'm missing Monday, Friday, and Sunday. And shit, I'm missing the next Friday as well. It's Good Friday. And then I'm not missing any more games. Okay. So 4 more? 4 more I'm missing. Wow. 4 out of the last 12. Sorry. I'm missing a bunch. Wednesday, I'll be here. Wednesday, I'm here. 100% I'm here now. But Monday, Friday, and Sunday this week, I am busy. So, apologies there. Monday, there's someone in town I need to see. That's tomorrow. Friday is, like, an event has come up that I need to attend. Sunday, I have soccer. That's my last game of the season, though. Shit. And I missed one on Good Friday. All right. Well, with apologies, I will miss some games, but we'll make sure I'm available for hopefully a playoff series. Hopefully not play-in games, but I will be available if we do get to that point. All right. If nothing changes in the next 3 minutes, as Mobo fumbles an alley-oop and then fumbles the putback. Wow, that is bad. There will be some Blue Jays watch-alongs in the offseason. I think. Well, at least we will try. We will try some Blue Jays watch-alongs. I got to be honest, I'm happy to do Raptors watch-alongs every game. I don't care how many people are. Wow, you got stuff. This is just nothing good is happening. Nothing good is happening right now. I'll do any Raptors game, whatever. I'm free. If I'm at home, I'm doing a Raptors stream with nobody watching, whatever. I'm doing it. Blue Jays, I don't feel the same way. If people are watching them and we're all good, I'm good to do some Blue Jays. Not every game, but maybe once a week we do a Blue Jays watch along. Maybe a cheeky 999 stream at some point. But there will be streaming content in the summer. And I will, of course, I'm doing videos still. I'd like to start doing more videos than just Raptors videos. For now, it's just been Raptors. I did actually a Bam Adebayo video, but I do want to start doing more content there as well. So that's what's coming up on the channel. I'm done after this quarter. It's late. Sorry, I know I'm missing some games, but it's late. I got a big day tomorrow. Monday's my crazy busy day. I get up early. I grind Monday morning. Monday morning, I am locked in from 8:30 to 12. I am rushing the entire 3.5 hours. So forgive me, but I'm gonna get a bit of sleep. This is a mess of a game. I don't care if Booyah hits this. I think I'm done now. No, he didn't hit it. But yeah, I apologize. I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. But need to get to sleep. Because Tuesday through Friday, I wake up really early to go to the gym. Monday is my sleep day. Monday morning. The Raptors, who knows? They might come back, but, I'm not anticipating it. Largest comeback in Raptors history is 31 points. I think this one was at 31. Was it at 30? No. 30 is the largest it's been. Grady Dick for 3. Hey, 3. Brandon has more turnovers than points. I think as well there'll be some damage limitation because it's back-to-back tomorrow. No, Brandon has 6 points and 5 turnovers. It's not quite the other way around. Yeah, we're not even at 70 points. It's almost the end of third. We're not even at 70. They're almost at 100. Grady just turned it over. And they gave right back. All right. Grady Dick. Ingram. Oh, that's his. Okay, I was a bit. That's his 6 point. He now has. My apologies. He now has more points than turnovers. Bouye for 3. Doesn't go. Grady Dick rebound. Okay, 25. Mobo. In the corner, Walter. Out to Shed. Now Ingram. Shed for 3. Doesn't go. Within 25. Going into the fourth. Unless, well, the Suns might score here. Corner 3. Wide open. Yeah. That is going to do it. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I like you guys. But I'm going to go to bed. This game, I'm really upset about because they were really bad. I don't need to watch it anymore. It's over for me. I hope they come back and win. If you enjoyed the stream, give me the like. Reminder, this week, I'm a mess. I am a mess this week. Monday, Friday, and Sunday, the Raptors play. I'm not here. Not at home. Not streaming. I apologize. Wednesday, 10:30 p.m., I'll be right here for the next watch-along. But check out the video I'm going to be dropping on Tuesday talking about this team as well. We got a fun video coming out. I don't know what it'll be about, but it'll be fun, I'm sure. Anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. Have a great start to your week. tack Monday and survive, and let's do it. Thank you, guys. Sorry again, but I'm going to bed. See you later.